KK Java Tutorials. In this video of MySQL video series, we'll talk about the auto increment field in MySQL. So let's see what is auto increment and where to use. Auto increment allows a unique number to be generated automatically when new record is inserted into a table, right? So whenever you want some unique number to be generated automatically, you don't want to insert value for that. You don't want to provide the explicitly value for that while using the insert command, right? So basically, when we talk about the auto increment, it is mainly used for primary key generation, right? So sometimes we want primary key to be generated automatically, right? In that case, we can use this feature. Now, so while creating the table itself, you can specify auto increment for your primary key column, right? In this case, ID, right? And when you try to insert record in this table, then only you need to supply values for rest of the column except that primary key column, right? So primary key will be automatically generated. Now, MySQL uses auto increment keyword to perform auto increment feature as already we discussed, right? Now, by default, the starting value of auto increment is 1 and it will increment by 1 for each new record. Now, let's say if you have already created a table and while creating the table, you did not define auto increment, then later point of time you can go ahead and you can issue a alter command, something like this: alter table, then table name, then you have to give the change keyword, column, then your column name, again column name, then data type of the column. In my case, that is int. In a student table already you have seen, and then after you can write auto increment keyword, right? So to insert a new record into a student table, we will not have to specify value for the ID column, right? A unique value will be added automatically. So let's try to understand through an example. So here is MySQL, right? Let me clear the terminal first of all. So here I'm going to use my test database. So just I'm going to connect to test database. If I do so tables, then you can see there are three tables, right? So if I describe employee table, right? Employee DSC employee, then here you can see this basically provides all the details of employee table, right? So all the columns, data type, whether null is allowed or not, primary key, right? Employee primary key, what will be the default value, and extra you can see auto increment. So here employee ID I have defined as a basically auto increment. So while inserting data into employee table, I need to send values for these columns only, right? And you don't need to supply value for this will be auto incremented. But if I look into the student table, then here you can see a student table ID I haven't defined as a auto increment. So let's alter this table to define ID as a auto increment. So already we have discussed we have to use the alter command for this. Alter, then table, right? Then you have to give the table name, and then change keyword you have to write change, and then column. Of course, few things I am typing in capital, but just set for following the standards, that's it. But if you can type in the small letter as well. Then you have to give the column name, and again you have to give the column name. Then data type of the column, in our case data type of column ID is int, you can see over here. So int, and then you have to write the auto increment. So in that way, if while creating the table you did not define auto increment for your primary key, then later point of time you can alter this table, right? And it is showing some kind of syntax error. I don't know what. Okay guys, there is a spelling mistake. Table, this has to do with table, right? If I press enter, then here you can see saying that 15 rows affected, because already there are 15 rows were available in this table, and that's why it is saying 15 rows affected. So DSC, and if I do a student, this student. Then here you can see now it is saying id is auto increment, right? So let me clear the terminal, and if I perform select operation in a student, then here you can see there are 15 records, right? Now if I try to insert any record in this table, then I don't need to really supply value for this id column, because I have defined as auto increment. So let's try to insert a record. So I'll say insert into a student, and let's specify the column name like name, comma, date of birth, and then fee, right? Of course, after that we have to give the values keyword. Then first, let's say I'm going to define let's say DOM, and then date of birth. First of all, you need to specify the year. Let's say 1978. That would be too old, but that's fine. Then after, we have to define the month. Let's say month is 12, and let's say 30 is the day, right? So of course, whenever you insert any basically string data type or date, then you have to put in the single quote, right? Now we need to specify the fee. So fee, I'm going to specify 13,000. So it's a number, so you don't need to really specify number into single quote. Of course, you can specify, and that will be taken by the MySQL. That will not throw any error, but number you don't need to really put basically a single quote. That's completely optional. Let's enter. So here it is saying that a record is inserted. If I query this table, then here you can see value 16 is auto generated, right? So that's how basically you can use auto increment feature in not in only in the MySQL, but that's also valid in Oracle, DB2, and some other database as well. Thank you so much for watching this video.